Hi friends. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about how I've been underestimating, I think, my peers sometimes. I have this bias and I don't think it's on purpose. I catch myself underestimating people sometimes. Um, and Also, I found that I underestimate myself a lot of time too. And so, yeah, that's kind of what I want to quickly talk about today. But what made me think about this was when I was having conversation with another individual, having them explain something to me. Uh, of course, I have issues with understanding sometimes due to my lack of Japanese occasionally, or because the topic that's being explained is sometimes a little bit tricky. And when the individual I was speaking with was having problems communicating, they ended up needing to take a little time to organize their thoughts, but when they did, uh, the way they explained it was very, very well done, and uh, I was able to continue my work thanks to them. But while listening, and when there are little communication issues happening, I find that my brain loves patterns. And I had to use patterns to survive thus far, especially in Japan, uh, when there was a lot of content and work to be done that necessitated speed. And if I try to sit down and translate everything, sometimes I won't get my work done. So I had to create patterns to uh, gain understanding on about certain topics that I was working on. Anyways, that kind of kicked in while having this conversation, and I guess I assumed that I try to see the bigger picture whenever I'm talking with someone. So I thought I saw the bigger picture, and I thought I saw where the other person was having difficulties explaining to me. And so, based off of that assumption, I tried to uh, see if my understanding was correct. And they would they wouldn't directly say no. They're very polite and kind, but they would try to re-explain. But of course, because they don't have their thoughts together yet, and I'm just talking, it just kind of gets a little confusing. And so I don't give them the chance to reorganize and speak, because I just kind of try to finish their sentence, trying to figure out what it is they're trying to explain to me. Um, but thinking about that, that's just me assuming I understand better, I think, or it's me underestimating their communication capabilities or their understanding of what they're explaining to me, I think. I mean, there's many parts. There's also a part where I'm just like very I forget the word, but I just rush things, and I don't take my time. So yeah, I mean that's probably my problem too. But I definitely worry that unconsciously maybe I am underestimating people, and that's why I feel the need to fill in where I think they're missing something. The point is, I was wrong. I gave them time to think. They came back, explained, even with visuals, it was great. And what they explained to me was completely different from what I thought they were trying to get at. and that made me rethink about what I was trying to do earlier. So that was a nice moment for me to reflect and realize I was probably underestimating unconsciously. I don't think about that I know better than someone, I'm or that they're incapable while I'm talking. It's not, I don't talk because I think that, but actively think that. But I really worry that unconsciously that's that may be part of the reason why I tried to talk. So I guess that's something I want to work on. And also, I guess I mentioned that I notice I underestimate myself sometimes, more specifically my past self. So I will look back and just always cringe and feel embarrassed about myself in the past. And I always doubt my capabilities in the past, or my memorization skills in the past, or anything in the past of me. And so because of that, I feel that I there's a few parts to it. One of them is that I'll doubt my past work sometimes when I shouldn't. It's fine. But because I doubt it, it just kind of prevents me from, I think, building confidence. Number two, everyone is growing all the time, and people make mistakes. No one's perfect. So the fact that I continuously doubt and underestimate myself, and I definitely look down on my past self, but I feel when I'm trying to self-reflect, when I think about it, by doing that, I'm also kind of doing the fact that I could do it to myself means that I could also be doing it to other people, or it's unfair to other people who may not have gotten to the point where I have gotten to. So I, I don't think that I think that other people that's not myself is bad or anything, but I feel that I need to practice respecting my past self, because that will also reflect, or sometimes unconsciously reflect, others who may still be going through the things my past self was going through. And yeah, that's not right either. So yeah, I guess I need to kind of work on my mindset in regards to both consciously and unconsciously underestimating others and myself. Just my thoughts for the day. Anyways, thanks for listening. I'll catch you guys up again another time. Bye.